Hello. Good morning. Hola, mis amigos. Hello, my friends. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation, and this is another song reaction. Angra. I'm going to combine two songs together. Crossing and Nothing to Say. Once again, resuming my journey on their Holy Land album. And I hope all of you are well. Yes, I am. Thank you. Oh, and let's get ready to go. I've got something that I want to talk about, but I'll talk about it after the song. So, here we go, folks. Wow! Wow! How come you guys didn't tell me about Angra sooner? This one really took me by surprise, folks. I really, really like this one. This is really great. Wow, where do I begin? It has all of the elements that I like in metal music. It has the syncopated rhythm, and right at the end was a prime example, and they did it a couple of times in the song. But so you've got that da 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 da, okay, with the guitars and the bass, but over the top of that you have a constant on the ride, ding 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 ding. It's not following the da 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 da. So, but it's done just right, and I like that because it gives you this illusion what's going on, of not an illusion, but oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It fails me right now. I'm sorry, but anyways, I really like that. And at the very end, they were putting in some really nice dissonance in there, and that's difficult when you try to incorporate dissonance into. Well, if you try and incorporate dissonance into the melody, it's got to be done just right. But we weren't dealing with a melodic element so much as a rhythmical element at the end. So, but they did it really nice. And the lyrics, in college I studied a lot of history, world history, U.S. history, and the Western Hemisphere. And I spent some time learning about, the colonialism, right? And that wasn't just North America, that was South America as well. And between Spain and Portugal, carving up that section of the world. And so anything that has some sort of historical attachment will always spark my interest. And the lyrics were just perfect. They, from the beginning, Crossing painted a great picture, and it set up, it set the stage for this song. So you had the, first of all, it was really nice to hear birds chirping, because here, where I am, it's still winter, and we have over a foot of snow on the ground. We're starting to get the first songs of spring. The white-breasted nuthatch has come back, and they are the first birds of spring, first songbirds that begin to return. And so it's nice to hear them. But believe me, when you don't hear birds for 3 months of the year, it gets kind of quiet and sullen, and so it was really nice to hear that on one hand. On the other hand, the sound of nature. They're going to a new continent. They're going to a new place. That's just full of life. South America, right? And the original, there were several intents for the journeys. One of the major ones was for religious reasons, to spread the word, spread the gospel. And I won't agree or disagree. I mean, from a religious point of view, I mean, it's part of what you do. But when it's endorsed by an institution and it's being used in a way that's counterproductive to what the purpose of the gospel is about, then it can become a tool for not so good things. And history has shown that that has happened, and that did happen. But at any rate, it really, when I'm hearing those sounds, it was like, it was making a connection, right? And then we get into the song itself, which really does speak of it. And I think these were really good lyrics. I think this was really well written. So they arrive there, and it's It's lonesome when the sun goes down over there. Um, in all of that wilderness. Weapons up, never surrender. Saw the gleams of gold, but that was the other purpose, wasn't it? Conquest, riches. Which European nation could get richer sooner? We'd kill and die, conquering a virgin world. Hold the hold corrupted by the honor. Living forevermore, leaving today, back to my place. I've got nothing to say. So this is coming from the perspective of one individual amongst this group of people who sailed over. So I get that. Guilt and shame, it's also insane, of course. Pagan gods die with no defense. Yeah, and that's a reference to the indigenous peoples of the Americas did not have a defense to a lot of the European viruses, and that ran rampant through North America and South America. But of course, the technology difference in weapons, although the indigenous peoples did have a lot in regards to population, knowledge of the land, that sort of thing. So it wasn't exactly that they were outgunned in that sense. I mean, eventually they were, as more and more and more and more Europeans came. And in a sense, and I know it probably wasn't intentional, but that's where biological warfare started, right? Bringing over smallpox and that sort of stuff, and they killed a great many population. I know it did in North America. I'm not sure specifically in South America how much it played a factor, and I do know that the Spanish, I don't know if the Portuguese did, but I know the Spanish conquered by breeding in to the population as well. So warfare was conducted in many different ways. But yeah, this song just really had me from the beginning to the end. I loved everything about it. I'm going to continue on with this album, like I said, and then do a full album review. So yes, there you go. Crossing / Nothing to Say, 2 songs in one. And then what I wanted to talk about for my Brazilian members of Chords and Notes Nation, I have 2 videos up of a band from my state, a local band, Mr. Deegan Jones. And I'm very curious because I know Brazilian fans are very passionate about their music. I'm curious if you could go ahead and take a listen to a couple of those 2 reactions that I have. Again, the name of the band is Mr. Deegan Jones. The 2 songs are Hell or High Water and Just Off the Tracks. And give me your input, because I'd be really interested to hear what you have to say about them. Anyways, that's all I have right now. And I'll be back with some more videos, so I hope you all are well. Continue to stay well. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.